All right, let's dive right in. Welcome to today's explainer. We are living in this wild era of sheer, unadulterated generative power. You can conjure up essays, clone voices, and build whole presentations in literally the blink of an eye. But as we all rush to embrace these amazing tools, a massive question pops up. How do we actually maintain our academic and professional integrity? Right? That is exactly what we're going to unpack today, taking a look at this fascinating shift from pure generation over to verification.
Think about your current digital workspace for a second. We've totally reached a point where AI, well, it isn't just a basic spell checker anymore, it's a full-blown co-creator. It can write a 10-page paper, speak with incredible emotional depth, and design a gorgeous web page, all while you're just sitting there sipping your morning coffee. But here's the thing. When the output from a machine becomes completely indistinguishable from a human's, a pretty profound problem emerges for students and professionals alike. How do you actually prove your work is, well, yours? When you submit that final assignment or hand in that quarterly report, how does your professor or your boss know those ideas actually came from your brain? Now, I'm sure we have all seen this screen before, verifying you are not a bot. It's that classic Cloudflare security check we hit all the time when browsing the web, and honestly, it perfectly captures the overarching anxiety of our time. We are constantly being asked to prove our human authenticity in a world that is just absolutely flooded with bots and artificial generation. This simple little security prompt, that's essentially the new reality for literally every piece of knowledge work we create today.
To truly get why verification is so crucial right now, we really have to grasp the sheer scale of generation happening around us. Just look at the limitless AI workspace we have at our fingertips. You've got Notion, which has totally transformed from a simple note-taking app into a massive AI workspace, complete with enterprise search and agents that just automate your busy work. Then you have Gamma, where you can instantly generate entire presentations, documents, and web pages, text and images included. And of course, 11 Labs, providing this massive AI voice infrastructure that lets anyone clone voices or generate text-to-speech in seconds. Basically, everything, everywhere can be synthetically created right now.
And to put into perspective just how incredibly advanced this generation has gotten, check this out. We are way past the days of robotic, monotone voices. The 11v3 model is specifically designed for emotionally rich, expressive delivery across more than 70 languages. Think full-on dramatic performance. But okay, look below that at the Flash v2.5 model. It boasts a latency of approximately 75 milliseconds. 75 milliseconds. That is ultra-low latency. It's practically real-time. Literally, in the time it takes you to blink, an AI can generate a lifelike, conversational response in 32 different languages. Crazy, right?
And it's so much more than just reading text out loud. The ecosystem now includes Scribe v2, which gives you highly accurate speech-to-text transcription with word-level timestamps in over 90 languages. It includes instant voice cloning from just a tiny audio clip or even just a text description of a voice. And with platforms like 11 Agents, you can deploy intelligent, conversational voice agents that actually hold autonomous conversations on their own. So yeah, the genie is completely out of the bottle.
Which brings us right to the high-stakes reality of the authenticity dilemma. If literally everything can be generated effortlessly, what happens to the value of original thought? For a student turning in coursework today, or a professional trying to build their career tomorrow, the pressure to submit work with true integrity is immense.
So here is the absolutely crucial point. We need a massive shift from just blindly generating content to transparent verification. And that brings us to Grammarly's approach, specifically this really fascinating feature called Grammarly authorship. It's designed to automatically categorize your text based on exactly where it came from. Did you type it yourself? Did you pull it from an online database? Or was it generated by AI? It tracks all of this quietly in the background, fundamentally shifting the user experience from this constant AI plagiarism anxiety to a feeling of AI transparency.
Let's walk through exactly how this authorship transparency workflow operates in practice. First, as you're working, the software automatically categorizes the origins of your text. Second, it clearly flags what is AI-generated versus what is genuinely human-typed. Third, and this is a huge time saver, it can auto-generate the necessary citations for your sources right from your browser. And finally, because you have this incredibly detailed record, you can confidently disclose your AI use when you hit submit. You aren't hiding the fact that you used AI to brainstorm, you are transparently showing your work. Now, what's truly interesting here is how Grammarly frames these AI agents. They aren't positioned as tools that just do the work for you, like some magical essay writing button. Instead, they act more like your own personal AI advisory board. You have the AI grader, which actually provides feedback aligned to your specific rubric and course info, predicting your grade so you know how to revise.
You have the citation finder, which fact-checks your claims and finds legit sources to back them up. And there's the reader reactions agent, which analyzes how your writing might land with the people actually reading it. It's all about empowering your original thought, not replacing it.
Just imagine the feeling of turning in an unverified, black box AI-generated essay. You're probably sweating, wondering if some random AI detector is going to flag it, knowing deep down you can't truly defend where those ideas came from. Now contrast that anxiety with a transparent, heavily cited submission where you've used authorship. You know exactly which paragraphs you typed yourself, you have automated citations for all your research, and you have a clear, undeniable record of where you used AI to maybe help outline your thoughts. Guys, it is the difference between immense, gut-wrenching anxiety and total verifiable confidence.
To actually guarantee this originality, the platform relies on some very specific, powerful tools. The plagiarism checker scans your work against massive databases to make sure it's original. The AI detector lets you easily spot AI-generated content in your own text, so you know exactly where you might need to jump in, rewrite, or edit to make sure it actually sounds like you. And the citation generator instantly creates perfectly formatted APA, MLA, and Chicago-style citations. These are the literal tools that solve that verifying you are not a bot dilemma we were talking about earlier.
And all of this builds into an everyday seamless workflow. Because beyond just checking for integrity, this system gives you comprehensive writing support exactly where you already work, whether that's Google Docs, Microsoft Word, Gmail, or Canvas. It offers real-time proofreading without constantly breaking your creative flow. It uses strategic AI to help you identify and develop your key points to really solidify your thesis. It allows for one-click rewriting to tighten up those clunky, wordy passages. And incredibly, it offers high-quality multilingual support, instant translations and rewrites in over 25 languages, including Spanish, French, and German.
And to see why this matters on the ground level, listen to this quote from Job, an engineering student. He says, "Grammarly comes with its plagiarism detection mechanism, which is beneficial and ensures integrity." He hits the nail on the head there, highlighting that it ensures the writer is original and clear in their ideas. For a student writing a massive thesis or a professional drafting a critical report, knowing that your tool is actively helping you avoid accidentally copying other authors, that is a massive relief. It takes AI and turns it from a risky liability into a solid safety net.
Which all culminates in this very simple but very powerful ethos presented by Grammarly. Write well, write honestly. In an era where you can synthesize pretty much anything, where you can clone a voice, generate a whole presentation from scratch, or auto-write an entire document, the ultimate currency is honesty. The ability to write well is augmented by AI, for sure, but the ability to write honestly is maintained through transparent features like authorship. It's what allows us to embrace the future without losing our academic and moral compass along the way.
So as we wrap up, I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. In a world where AI can generate almost anything in 75 milliseconds, isn't transparency the ultimate proof of human value? Because let's face it, it's no longer just about the final product. A bot can make a great final product. It's really about being able to show your work, prove your origins, and confidently stand behind your unique human perspective. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and until next time, keep learning and keep verifying.